Hello everyone and thank you for joining me in this new episode of Firefly. So today, that's Robin and that's Flash. Okay, so today they are with me. This is the first time they are joining me. Anyway, so today's episode is Safe. It's been super difficult to get all the episodes in the correct order because I know that this series failed miserably when it was being broadcasted because one of the mistakes that they did is that they transmitted the episodes in the wrong order. So I am struggling a lot here in order to get them. So I already saw Serenity, which were part 1 and 2. It was the long episode. Then I already saw the train job, and then I saw Bushwhacked, which is the last one I posted. And I already watched Shindig. I think it's the correct name here. The thing is that from the website that I'm watching this, the episodes were kind of in the incorrect order. So apparently I am watching the episodes according to the original or the real episode order according to Joss Whedon. Okay, so today's episode should be Safe, and this would be episode 5. For today's episode, I got my favorite type of chocolate cookies, and today I got a cappuccino. I really don't have a lot of comments to do from Firefly, except for the ones that I've always been doing. I really like all of the characters. At the beginning, I wasn't really that sure about how to feel about Mal, how to feel about Jane, how to feel about the two brother and sister. They really seemed like they started to grow on me very slowly, okay? But they are growing it. There is really not a single character that I can go like, oh, for crying out loud. No, they really have written all of them. They are more modern, definitely, than, the Twilight Zone or Star Trek, but they still have this kind of, the Western feeling, which makes them so likable. And, the sci-fi part of it makes it really exciting. So, it's been one of those series, even though I've been taking it really slow, I've been also enjoying it. Anyway, let's get this started. Oh, 11 years ago. Okay. Tam State.
Cut off from what?
Oh, that's the brother and sister.
We need to resort to cannibalism.
That was fast.
They got lost. We're gonna have to eat them in.
Okay.
That's wrong.
You're practicing for your dance recital.
I learned it all.
It's from the book, River.
No, the book is wrong. This whole conclusion is fallacious.
Oh yeah, she's a genius.
They were using dinosaurs.
Jen taught a guy.
Language, young man.
Oh.
Dad.
Dad!
I will not have it in my house. But since your mother's already ordered you one, I guess I should give up the fantasy that this is my house. You will repay me by becoming a brilliant doctor. That's the deal.
When do I?
Many years.
Dad, this is so Dobby.
I feel I know the boy.
Shove 20 needles in my eyes and ask me what I see.
We won't go in.
Bitch dressed me up like a Goram doll.
That's a Gorham doll. Okay. I don't know, the Chinese parts that I don't understand is like,
Cattle stampede when they got no place to run. It's kind of like a meat grinder. And it'll lose. As soon as we unload, she can holler until our ears bleed. Although I would take it as a kindness if she didn't.
Human body can be drained of blood in 8.6 seconds given adequate vacuuming system.
Morbid and creepifying, I got no problem with. Long as she does it quiet like. Gag her if you have to.
okay. That was pretty cool.
Walk just as easy if you lead him.
I like smacking them.
Idiot.
Smuggled stock. Let's make it something smaller.
Yeah, we should start dealing in those black market beagles.
There weren't cows inside. They were waiting to be, but they forgot. Now they see sky and they remember what they are.
Is it bad that what she said makes perfect sense to me? Come on now, why don't you take your sister for a little walk?
A walk?
Yeah, someplace away.
Isn't that dangerous?
Still, I'm not sure it's such a wise suggestion.
Might not want to mistake it for a suggestion.
Made by a person really longing to see a swan.
Perhaps because they'd only heard of them by rough description.
Yeah.
This would make a nice gift.
A gift? For whom?
I just kind of like it.
Simon.
You just want to take a bite out of him all over, you know?
Canyon Prairie Paradise.
Imagine dating this guy and then River goes absolutely apeshit crazy on your ass because she got jealous. That will be bloody scary.
Good God. They're asking money for this crap?
Hard to believe, ain't it?
That's the big one.
To get to live on a piece of lasso wreck and be bullied around by our Pien Jojo Cha Ren of a captain. It's fun.
Lissa? Serenity ain't Lissa.
That's her ship, you dumbass.
I didn't mean...
Yeah, you did.
Douchebag.
You meant everything you just said.
Yeah. They came out like diarrhea.
And if that's what you think of this life,
They would never be together if it was in his choice. Okay, so this kind of hits in places. This is why I like Firefly. The characters do have depth. And here we can see how Simon is frustrated. He tries to be nice with the people that have been nice with him during all his stay in the ship. Like these two girls, obviously. He's now starting to be a little rebellious with the other guys, not outstepping his place. And he also has to be taking care of River. River, on the other side, you have to kind of understand where she is right now. I mean, she's paranoid schizophrenic. This is not something easy to deal with. And we don't know what else they've been doing in her mind. So yeah, I'm liking a lot the depth here of what's going on. But I want to see something going on already with these two. They are so cute together.
River?
Oh my goodness, you lost her for a second.
Last time with cows. Hey, there was an idea regarding beagles. They have smallish droppings.
I believe so, sir. Also.
That's a lot of shit.
Seem a mite jumpy to you?
This guy keeps smacking them. Oh man, now the law is there.
Morning, officers.
Smooth.
I'm thinking maybe we walk away entirely.
They lost the sale.
You seem like clean and virtuous boys. Done.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy, right?
Marcus and Nathaniel Gray, you are both wanted in connection to the illegal killing of Rance Durbin. You are bound by law to stand down.
Now, how are they gonna get out of that? And this guy not finding River is also like... ugh. Oh, there she is. Oh, she already knew the choreography because she can learn it really easily. Yeah.
Is your beef?
No, sir. You're looking at the proper owners right there.
Oh, of course he had another gun. Of course he did. Did they take the money back? Oh, I loved her boots. Oh, that's it. Always that shot. Okay, he got it. Okay, at least he got it. Then he dropped a couple of coins. Is this girl Summer Glau a dancer? Oh, she's a Terminator. Oh, she knows a lot about this, of course. No, you don't get to kill this guy. Did she just feel it? No! They need him! Oh, but they found out about him. Oh my god! Okay, they need to find Simon.
That's quite a lot to pull out, isn't it?
Is it? I thought it was barbecue sauce.
Afraid I might be needing a preacher.
No!
Stretcher. Jane.
Jane!
You get the cash?
Are you fucking kidding me? Even Mal was like, dude. Oh, you're gonna go insane when you find out about Simon, darling. I love that stretcher.
Shepard?
Don't kill Shepard.
Wash, I want you to go to town, see if you can find that Ginseng Young, the doctor.
You send them away. I have no idea what you told them, but you sent them away.
Where are we going? Some of these words, they're misspelled. She's trying to tell us something.
Yeah.
I always thought it was River who was lost without her big brother. Now I'm beginning to wonder if it isn't the other way around.
Can you be more dense?
This is paranoid. It's stress.
No, lady.
Who cares about my future?
You should.
You're a surgeon. One of the best hospitals in Capital City. On your way to a major position, possibly even the medical elect.
And he threw all that away? He did?
You've worked for your whole life.
Ma'am, that's your daughter you're talking about. What the heck?
Probably saw them cops turn tail.
Doctor could be called a lot of things. Coward wouldn't be one of them, though.
You don't think they were arrested?
We're going.
What are you doing?
What about Simon and River?
Yeah, he's got a point. This is so unfair, but also he has less problems of hiding people every time authorities get into his ship.
Once the captain realizes what happened,
Right. Of course he isn't.
See there?
no.
That's a shite site. Holy shit, you must feel like crap if you see that happening. I hate the fact that Mal has a good reason to be such a douchebag.
I knew a man who had a hole clean through his shoulder once. Used to keep a spare hanky in there.
Where's the doctor? Not back yet.
Not gonna.
Well, there's Greenleaf. They'd have med help there.
Too far. More than 10 hours. As we're stopping.
These guys are gonna have to go back to get a doctor.
Mal, you know where you can find a doctor. You know exactly.
Lenore, he was dumb enough to get himself grabbed in broad daylight. Don't have time to be beating the trees. Look.
You told him to take a stroll, you dumb bit.
I'm not talking about Simon. I'm talking about medical facilities.
It's not an option.
And we need a doctor now.
I'm lost here?
Got ourselves a doctor. Stand up straight.
They brought home a doctor.
Shit. Now he's being needed? People seem to be pretty happy to be there. Oh man. This is really getting good.
Amazing we kept him this long.
He did this for me once.
Oh yeah, she got shot.
We were headed for help, right?
Captain will come up with a plan.
I love Haley. I mean, she's super worried about getting help for the preacher more than she is about Simon. This really speaks a lot about her.
That's good, right?
Possible you're not recalling some of his previous plans.
Good point.
We left them back there.
Now, there it is. Of course she's not emotionless.
Don't seem right.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Looks pretty cool. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh my god, and this guy just went to medical resident paradise.
Bring me light. And any supplies you have.
The rolling of the sleeve. Like, let's get into action.
You sanguine about the kind of reception we're out to receive on an Alliance ship, Captain?
Absolutely. What's sanguine mean?
Sanguine. Hopeful. It also means bloody.
Sanguine.
Well, that pretty much covers all the options, don't it?
Yeah? Sanguine?
We aren't an emergency facility, Captain. Our services aren't available.
You...
Ident.
Oh, are we gonna learn more about this guy? Who is he?
Get this man to the infirmary at once.
What? I need to know who this guy is.
She won't get a good conversation out of Ruby, I can tell you that much.
She's gonna have a special connection with Ruby.
Was she born deaf?
No, she was fine until 2 years ago when she stopped talking. A place where folks take care of each other.
Yes. Seems like a lovely little community of kidnappers.
The Lord says, judge not.
Sometimes life takes you places you weren't expecting to go.
Oh, shut up, lady.
Journeys end when and where they want to, and that's where you make your home.
Shut up, lady.
Where is it?
Who asked you to do the uncomfortable questions, lady?
That's my whole problem with picking up tourists. They ain't never what they claim to be.
Yep. The good thing is that they don't have
River?
Simon and River on the ship, and it's a lot easier to bring Shepard into surgery.
River's gone.
Oh, again.
Shows the
I remember everything.
That's horrible.
Too much.
That's horrible.
Thanks.
Okay, they
Won't
really
be
don't look
long.
that much like brother and sister. It's kind of disturbing.
Camberson's berries.
They are, except they're poison. You believe?
That's dark.
Mother got crazy, killed the sister. That one lived.
If Ruby didn't talk, how do you know?
My sister, she's very good at...
Oh no, they're gonna start worshipping her. Or think she's a demon.
Thou shalt not suffer a witch live.
Oh no!
I had to leave your mother at the dinner table.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
You know, I
social
would
life.
never have tried to save River's life if I had known there was a dinner party at risk.
Don't you dare be flippant with me.
So-
I won't come for you again. You end up here or get mixed up in something worse. You're on your own. I will not come for you. Are you coming home?
This is so outrageous how this guy doesn't give two shits about his daughter.
No, River is not a witch. She's just a troubled girl.
Don't make it worse.
Ever since the old patron died,
That's right.
he was sick, and he was getting better. You were alone in the room with him.
How does she know these things?
She's a witch, and we must purge the devil from her.
Before she was getting burned, she did the worst thing she could do. I mean, it's just, I know that she's schizophrenic and paranoid and all that, but the thing that she has absolutely no common sense makes everything so dangerous.
I am a shepherd. Folks like a man of God.
No, they don't.
Bull.
You like to tell me what really happened?
I surely would.
No, you don't. You get to tell us right now. We don't get to know. It's so unfair.
It's good to be home.
The Alliance, it's home.
Life would look to be simpler, us not carrying Fugees.
He is right, you know.
Yeah.
Simpler.
It's a much simpler existence. And they will really like to continue their existence.
Take my life for hers.
This guy, I mean, I love Haley and I would really love to see something between Haley and Simon, but Simon's devotion to his sister is really nerve-wracking. Like, what? No. Get away from her! I don't know, at this point I think River can just turn fire off with her mind. Oh, he can fight? Holy crap, he took 2? 3?
He'll be you! You're lunacy! You're ignorant!
You're not making points, honey. They're gonna kill you with her. He's gonna try to die with her.
Digging holes for posts.
Is that in any way relevant, though? Really,
Light
they
it.
don't feel like brother and sister.
Time to go.
Stop being so fucking cryptic. Okay, there they are. I was gonna say divine intervention, but then I saw Jane's face. Words escaped my mouth.
I'm not saying you weren't easy to find. Was kind of out of our way, and he didn't want to come in the first place. Man's looking to kill some folks.
Yeah, I bet he is.
Girl is a witch. Yeah, but she's our witch.
Yeah. This guy. Having to return everything he stole.
Hey, Doctor.
And by the way, don't get scared if you see your room a mess.
So finally, a decent wound on this ship, and I miss out. I'm sorry.
Wasn't Haley's a decent one?
Why did you come back for us?
You're on my crew.
Oh, his crew.
Why'd you come back?
Because you're a doctor.
You're on my crew.
I have to say that I like the lighting they used to use in the 2000s. I remember some shows like Early Edition. It was one of those first shows that I was very interested in seeing that kind of lighting, and I see that this one also takes pretty much the same pattern. It's something that kind of got lost now with today's kind of filming. Today I feel the lights are a lot colder. They try to strike more into the bluish kind of white, and this is really, really warm. Back in the day, they were really warm. Buffy the Vampire Slayer also had this kind of lighting, like really warm, very, not such a hard light. It was a very soft, warm light. and this one has it. Okay, so I finished Safe. So we got to learn a lot about Simon and River's relationship, but I have to say, at some point, it does turn a little kind of uncomfortable because I don't see like brotherly love. I see more like devotion from Simon to his sister. Okay, so it kind of looks kind of ick. But yeah, okay. Now I'm really hooked on knowing a lot more about the shepherd. Who is he? Like, we now kind of get the idea that he had a very high, or a very, I believe he was a high ranking officer. I mean, he was like, get this man immediately and get him medical attention. Like, you don't do that out of nobody. When they were actually being rejected, like, this is not an emergency unit. Now they were. I mean, this is kind of interesting, and it's kind of unfair that we really don't get to know who he really was before becoming the shepherd, because I'm kind of getting like his story and Mal's story are kind of starting from the same point. Probably they were both with the Alliance. Something happened, something critical happened that made Shepard turn to God, and at the same time Mal's critical moment made him stay away from God because he's really much against it. I do believe that there are some kind of parallelisms between both stories. We will have to see what else develops. The problem with having a cast that goes like over 5 people makes it kind of a difficult task for writers to, write episodes that will include all of them and feel relevant. In today's episode, Alan Tudyk was a big miss out, and I also missed Morena Baccarin. I also mentioned it. These two were like out. Shepard obviously was out for most of the episode. So these two are kind of important. And I know that kind of happens because we are giving all the focus we can to Simon and River, because they are taken into a parallel side of the story with all of the town happening. So obviously our focus is on these guys, but we also had a lot of focus on the shepherd because of his wound. So thank you for joining me in this episode. I'll try to get again the list from all the Joss Whedon order because I have no idea what will be the next episode. Let me check. Okay, so according to the real list, or the Joss Whedon list, the next episode will be Our Mrs. Reynolds. So I'll see what that's all about. Thank you for joining me, and thank you so much for being patrons. Remember that Firefly is a patron exclusive series, and thank you again for supporting my channel. I'll see you in the next episode. God bless, and bye bye.